Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a special ticketed event at Walt Disney World. This is an after-hours event at the Magic Kingdom with colorful decorations, special entertainment, ride overlays, and minimal crowds. All this makes it an extremely popular event, and in this video, I will explain if it's worth the cost. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party began in 1983 as a one-day event. Its immense popularity led Disney to offer additional December nights in the 1990s. Flash forward to 2023, and the event is now offered 25 different nights from November 9th all the way through December 22nd. Despite the abundance of nights, this event routinely sells out weeks in advance. That's because of the attendance cap. If you want to attend, it is prudent to buy your ticket well in advance, but it is pricey, as it'll cost you $169 to $199 per person, and then if you have a car, you'll have to pay an additional $30 to park. On party days, Magic Kingdom is typically open from 8 a.m. until just 6 p.m. The reduced hours often results in lesser crowds during the day. Then the party runs officially from 7 p.m. until midnight. Those with party tickets can enter as early as 4 p.m. Once inside, you need to pick up a wristband. This signifies you're a party guest. Otherwise, security will clear you out after the park closes at 6. While the party and its special activities do not start until 7 p.m. officially, you are able to ride things in an hour in between close and party start. Disney keeps 20, or roughly half of Magic Kingdom's attractions open. This includes all the park's biggest rides, so there's plenty to do. All 5 roller coasters are available. All the park's dark rides are open as well, as are all of the park's flat rides. The things you'll find closed are mostly walkthroughs and shows. 5 rides of special Christmas overlays, which should make them your top priority during the party. Space Mountain is the best of the bunch. This indoor roller coaster is usually in near total darkness, but for the party, there are flashing red and green lights, so we nicknamed the ride Seizure Mountain. While the lights show the layout somewhat, sort of spoiling the drops, there's a whole new dimension of fear. With the lights, you can see just how tight the ride's clearances are. You narrowly avoid supports. I will never raise my hands on this ride ever again, and those visuals are paired with a high-octane soundtrack. Tomorrowland Speedway features a series of illuminated lights and decorations along the course. This takes a ride that I find fairly boring by day and makes it memorable at night. Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor is an interactive comedy show that will replace its usual routine with Christmas jokes. Mad Tea Party is a spinning teacup ride that features Christmas songs and multicolored lights. The latter make the experience even more disorienting than usual. Lastly, you have the Jungle Cruise's conversion into the Jingle Cruise. The difference with this one is that the overlay is not specific to the party. It is available even to day guests during the winter months. You have the familiar animal displays, but there are some lights added to the route, and the skippers will incorporate some festive jokes into their deadpan humor spiels. It is also worth prioritizing anything that gives a good night ride. This includes rides like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Big Thunder Mountain, and Astro Orbiter, especially because lines will be minimal. Most rides were no more than a 5-minute wait maximum. The longest ride lines I encountered during the event were a half hour for Space Mountain, Jungle Cruise, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This makes sense because 2 of those have overlays, and the other is the park's most popular ride. And keep in mind, there's no lightning lane during the party, so standby lines will move much faster than normal. If you're looking to do all these in a night, I would recommend doing Seven Dwarfs and/or Jungle Cruise between 6 and 7. This is because the 2 rides do not have overlays specific to the party, so it makes sense to do them before the festivities officially start. To avoid long waits at Space Mountain, I recommend doing it immediately after the fireworks or parade if you can beat the rush over there. Additionally, this is a wise one to hop in line for right at close. The one thing that'll throw a monkey wrench into your plans is Tron Light Cycle Run. This is the park's newest coaster, and it is operating with a virtual queue system even during the party. At 6 p.m., you can use the My Disney Experience app to reserve a boarding group. These go fast, so make sure you do this exactly at 6 p.m. You have a 1-hour window to ride once your boarding group is called, so you want to be strategic when you hop in line. Otherwise, you could miss something like the fireworks. This is because there's only one showing of Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks at 10 p.m. nightly. This is a must-see. You have colorful pyrotechnics in the air, plus crazy projection mapping all over the castle, and this is all set to some lovely Christmas music. The best place to see the fireworks is around the hub. I recommend getting there a half hour early to secure a spot, especially because the Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration stage show runs at 9:25 p.m. right in front of the castle. This will pass the time in a fun way. This is a musical show featuring Disney's most popular characters. There are additional showtimes earlier in the day and later. Another big thing you do not want to miss is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade. This runs twice, once at 8:30 p.m. and again at 11 p.m. This features holiday floats with the usual assortment of characters, plus some rarer ones like Clarabelle. Most people want to view this on Main Street because of the lights and falling snow. If you want that view, I completely understand, but I personally recommend watching it in Frontierland. Crowds are much less, and it's quite easy to get a front row spot, especially during the second show. The longest lines of the event are not for rides, but rather for some special character meet and greets. You have some rare characters like Jack Skellington, and then ensembles like Winnie the Pooh and Friends. These are the two most popular ones, and routinely have waits exceeding an hour. Disney usually opens these queues a bit before the party, so these are wise ones to hit early if they're a priority for you. Alternatively, try to hit them in the last hour when the queues should be less. There are also some special holiday treats. Cookies and hot cocoa are complimentary at 5 stations throughout the park. Then you also have some heartier meals and treats available at eateries across the park. I recommend looking at the menu in advance to see if anything catches your eye, so you can plan accordingly. Then there is also some party-specific merchandise. There are collectible popcorn buckets and drink mugs that'll go very quickly. Then there will be some attire like spirit jerseys available in the gift shops. Beyond the attractions, the park just has a magical atmosphere. I think that anytime you're at Magic Kingdom after dark, but it's especially sweet with the Christmas lights all around the hub and Main Street. So, do I recommend Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? The event is great. It all comes down to whether the cost is worth it for you. It is expensive, no denying that. But you have some unique entertainment, ride overlays, and characters you cannot get any other time of year. This is why I think it needs to be on any Disney fan's bucket list. And the reduced crowds make it easy to bounce from attraction to attraction quickly. I think the best way to plan your day is to figure out which entertainment options you want to see. Then hit rides around that. You likely will not have time to do every single ride in the 5 hours, so figure out which ones are priorities. The ones I recommend most are the special overlays, especially if you plan to visit Magic Kingdom during the daytime separately as part of your vacation. So those are my thoughts about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at Magic Kingdom. This review focused specifically on that event. I plan to make a more in-depth review about the park as a whole in the future. What are your thoughts about this special ticketed event? Are you a fan? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.